We are so back, Jada fans. What is up? It is day 2 of San Diego Comic-Con, and Jada Toys just moments ago revealed the second figure from Wave 2 of their Alpha 3 line. We got a reveal yesterday after their panel. We'll be covering him as well, but we're now 2 figures deep into Wave 2 for prototypes on display at Jada's booth, and you see it already, guys. We got Adon. Adon was one of the predictions I made in my prediction videos for Wave 2 of this line, so I'm really excited to see this character. I think it is a really fun, interesting design to tackle in figure form, and I'm gonna say this is just a prototype, but Jada Toys is already killing it. This thing looks fantastic. I really like the detail in the musculature of the sculpt. The head and the hair sculpt is looking so dang good. This is, again, early prototype, and this is only going to get better with time. And this thing, I mean, they've already pretty much nailed it. This thing looks freaking awesome. I love the shorts, the color. Like, this thing, I don't know if I could even have asked for more from a prototype of Adon. This thing is fantastic. And again, this is just a weird character, one that I was interested to see how Jada Toys would tackle in figure form, and you know, props to them. Looks like they're doing a fantastic job with this one. This one, we're seeing shading in the muscles already. We're seeing like a pretty well-defined head and face sculpt already. The paint is looking clean. Like, this thing looks like a pretty far along prototype. Now, they do have 2 prototypes revealed, so it's interesting that they revealed this one second, because this one is looking like it's, you know, more baked than the first prototype we saw revealed yesterday. So they're probably not showing these like in order of creation, because this thing is looking much further along. We're already seeing lots of detail in the sculpt. We're already seeing shading and paint application. So yeah, guys, this thing is looking so freaking good. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped for this Alpha 3 line. Can't wait to see how they continue to improve with each figure. Now let's go ahead and rewind a little bit to yesterday. As I was saying, after their panel, we saw them reveal Guy. We saw them reveal Guy at the panel. People were really excited. Guy is a fan favorite character from Street Fighter as well as Final Fight. So yeah, people are hyped about this one, and he's looking really cool too. I'm really liking his outfit down to his sneakers. His head and face sculpt is looking pretty good. Again, this one's looking like an even earlier prototype than the Adon figure, so I expect them to continue cooking on this one. You know, they're going to refine things, add to the sculpt and the detail. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this Guy figure ends up as well. Here you're seeing a close-up of the face sculpt. Looking pretty good. The face sculpt isn't quite there yet. Obviously, they're going to be making adjustments and improvements to that. So I'm excited to see, you know, in the coming months, we might see updates of these at New York Comic-Con come October, or we might not see these updated until like February, WonderCon next year. Since this is Wave 2, I'm not expecting for these to drop until probably mid to late next year. I would say more like, you know, midsummer would make sense. Now, Jada Toys has one more figure set to be revealed tomorrow, probably around the same time. I would say about 3 o'clock Pacific time, and I think we do see them show a female figure for Wave 2, and if my predictions were correct, I think we see Sakura. That would be awesome, would be a great figure to add to this wave, but you know, there's also potential we see Rose, or you know, there's a lot of female characters that are fan favorites from Alpha 3, but I do think we see a female character as a part of Wave 2. So we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, because I will be updating you tomorrow as soon as that reveal comes. And then we're going to be wrapping everything up on Sunday. And my hype for Alpha 3 just continues to grow with every single reveal and update we get for this line, and I know it's probably the same for you guys. This again has been a lot of fun. San Diego Comic-Con, Jada is killing it once again, showing us just tons of cool stuff. Now, before we move on, I do want to again take a step back and look at the figures that we got to see from preview day, that being Wave 1 of Alpha, including Chun-Li, Ryu, and Charlie. And these, you know, as I'm looking at them more, I'm realizing the stylized take that Jada is using for the Alpha line, and I think it's a very interesting stylized take. I think these are going to look very cool, but also very different than their Street Fighter 2 line. This obviously is not a continuation of what they were doing from Street Fighter 2, which could be divisive for some fans. I get why people would want to see the same stylized look from Street Fighter 2, but you know, these are going to be just proportionally different. I think they're going to look a little different in their finish and overall design, but I'm excited to get these things in hand, feel how they move, see how they pose, because I have a feeling these are just going to be excellent figures once we get these things in hand. And I did also want to touch on some of the new stuff we saw for this first wave yesterday at their panel. They did show us that pre-orders are coming for all 3 of these figures this fall, so we can expect to see these, I would imagine, sometime early 2027. I would say sometime in Q1, and these effect pieces are looking really cool. Look at Chun-Li here. This secondary head sculpt, her screaming head sculpt, is awesome. I would definitely be displaying it like this with this screaming head sculpt, and I think this really kind of nails that Alpha 3 sprite look for Chun-Li. Super cool. We're seeing Ryu here with his yelling head sculpt, and that effect piece is awesome. I love the Hadouken, how they've evolved that from their Street Fighter 2 version, and that stand that is also like an extension of this effect piece is just a really cool treatment for these instead of just a plain stand. I think that is an excellent move. Just another detail that Jada Toys is continuing to evolve on, and I really, really dig that. We're also seeing Charlie's sonic boom effect. You know, kind of iffy on this one, not my favorite. We'll have to wait and see that one in person. But overall, I do like to see these in a little bit of a pose, seeing how these look in motion. I will say I'm still not sure about Ryu's yelling face. That is one I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get fully behind until I see it in person. But this Charlie angry face and that Chun-Li screaming face, just awesome. Can't wait to see those in person. I would like to see those hopefully pretty soon. We probably don't see those till like New York Comic-Con or something like that. Unfortunately, we haven't seen those yet here at San Diego Comic-Con. But yeah, this is just looking to be a lot of fun. So expect Wave 1 to come sometime early 2027. They're already cooking on Wave 2, and we will see their final reveal for the second wave starting sometime tomorrow, and I'll be sure to be showing you guys here on my channel. So again, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We're just like 2 or 3 subscribers away from 1,000. That 1,000th subscriber could be you, and I would highly appreciate you joining our community here at Damien Talks Toys. If you love action figure news from Street Fighter, Jada, Storm Arena, and other fighting games, this is the place to be. I want to thank you guys for spending some time with me here, and I will see you very soon.